And now for our weekly look at legal issues in the news with our in-house legal expert, attorney Tom Olsen. This is Olsen On Law.
Alan Spector here, and every Thursday at this time, we do bring you Olsen On Law with longtime Orlando attorney Tom Olsen. Tom, good morning.
Good morning, Alan and crew and WFLA listeners.
All right, Tom, here's the scenario this morning. My neighbor's tree falls on my house, or it falls on my car. Who's got to pay up? Who's responsible for the damage done?
All right, if that tree came down by act of God, nobody knew that it was going to happen, nothing was wrong with that tree, it just happens to fall down in a hurricane or windstorm and damages your house and your car, you will be responsible for the repairs. Actually, hopefully, your insurance company will be responsible for the repairs.
Now, really, Tom, if it was an act of God, shouldn't God pay for it?
That'd be nice.
Maybe that's a bigger question than you or I could answer. Okay, here's another idea. I can tell that it's dying or dead. Do I just wait around for it to come crashing down?
Alan, in that situation, you should write your neighbor a letter by certified mail telling him or her that this tree is dead or the branch is dead, likely to come down. Once you put your neighbor on notice and that tree comes down and does damage to your car or your house, then your neighbor would be responsible for the damage done.
And also, after he receives that letter, I'm probably going to have to remove all the toilet paper he's put up in my tree. All right, next question, Tom. My neighbor's tree has branches hanging over my property line. This happens all the time. Am I allowed to trim those?
So, Alan, under the law, your property line goes down to the center of the earth and goes up into the stars. And so you're allowed to trim any roots or tree branches of your neighbor's tree that come over your property line, but you must be reasonable about it. So yes, you can do that, but don't remember that you cannot go on your neighbor's property to trim those branches, but you can actually trim the branches that hang over your property line.
And then the branches that I've trimmed, can I just throw them back into my neighbor's yard for him to clean up?
We want to be a good neighbor here now, Alan.
Okay.
So, I'm going to recommend that you cut that branch. You're going to be the one to chop it up and put it on the curb.
Tom, I'm just trying to cover all the angles here, okay? If you have legal questions, Tom will be happy to answer them on the Olsen On Law show, heard Saturdays at 1 p.m. on News Radio WFLA Orlando. A reminder for you, Tom and I do this Thursday segment on Zoom, and you can watch the video on our Facebook page. Tom, thank you very much, and we will see you next time.
Thank you, Alan.
And remember, for all of your legal needs, call the Olsen Law Group in Orlando.